I know the timeline on this video is kind of messed up because this first I was talking about the whole freelance thing. Now I'm fixing my car, and the time I was fixing my car was back then, made a whole video about it and all that. Anyways, that's because I'm doing this in 2 days. The past 2 times I came here was closed, but now I am here again, and I'm going to continue talking about freelancing. So something happened, and I don't know how I feel about it. A little disappointed. I don't know if I'm dealing with it quite as well as I should be. Let me tell you what happened. I chose to be a freelancer. I try to open up my life as much as possible, live free of debt as much as possible, because my dream is to travel. The job I have, I actually do get to travel, which is a big bonus. But as a freelancer, there's a lot of things that aren't said. For example, right, every customer you work with is different, and almost every single time, don't expect to be paid on time. Last time I was here, I filmed the board above the shop, and this guy comes up to me and asks me, "What are you filming?" I told him I do YouTube, make these videos of my life. He asked me my channel name, I gave it to him, and the first thing he asked me when I walk in today is like, how do you just decide to go and jump into the water with a camera? Let me just add this. This is for people that know the right people, you're getting a good amount of jobs, and you know you can get more jobs. I'm gonna be so late. In this industry, you have to expect either not getting paid enough, not getting paid on time, or not getting paid at all. That's the nature of the industry. What's this? Alright, time to run again. Oh, hold on. I need a break. Alright, thank you. Talk about a good ad for Sprite, right? Hit me up.
Psych. I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, you know I had to keep it going. Kick rhymes that blow minds and see foreign. Real, recognize real, and you looking foreign.
I can make it.
Before I was even born.
I totally make it.
And I'ma keep it up until the tomb. And as for the fame, yeah, I know it's coming soon. Cause I'm going in raw and the bus up in your room.
I made it. To be honest, I don't know if I'll make it back to the mechanics. This started off calm, but now I'm mad again. Freelancing, basically you're on your own. If you're running a business, it's much more complicated, but if you're just freelancing as a person, just on your own, finding work, doing work, getting paid, if that's your system, it's a little bit easier, but it gets a little more complicated when it comes to paying you. Some customers are great, you get paid immediately, just do the work, finish it, and you're done. Others, not so much. You have to actually keep telling them, yo, I did the work. Camera switched off for a little bit there, but like I was saying, some people pay you immediately, others don't. The ones that pay you immediately, right on time, in the exact amount you wanted, those are great customers. Those are the ones you want to keep. Those are the ones that you want to give a great product and tell them, yo, call me up next time, I love working with you. But sometimes you don't get paid in full. Sometimes people will rip you off, even if you give them the best work ever. Sometimes it might be you, you might have not given them the perfect product, but it doesn't matter whether they get a good product or not. You have to pay. That's how it works. But I always give my best that I can, but I still get ripped off, man. Okay, on my side, I believe I am above average in the work that I do, so I know for sure my work stands out and they will want me to work for them. So with a big company, I don't really mind. I don't really have to sign a contract, because once they see my work, they really will want me back there. And with companies, it's usually easy because they are willing to pay. Sometimes it's not always like that, as with what happened with me, but I'm not gonna talk about that. So these are my tips to freelance the right way. 1, half now, half after. Get paid half of the amount before you do the project, and then half after you're done with it, because there's no point in doing something that someone will not pay for. This is one that works well with pretty much everything. If you're an artist, if you're a videographer, if you are anything, getting paid before you do the work works perfectly, because then at least you got something for the work that you did. If your work is a service or fixing something, or if you have to actually prepare some type of thing to do the work, you can charge people just to set the appointment, just to make the appointment. This is what big businesses do to avoid losing money and to avoid wasting their time. 2. This one's kind of obvious. It's signing a contract. Signing a contract is a good way to ensure that you get paid, but it's also a good way to kind of force someone to pay you. People don't want to mess with the law, so they'll probably pay you. Even though contracts aren't that much of a big deal because people don't actually enforce that, especially in Namibia, so contracts don't do much. 3. Be good at what you do. Unless they planned it from the get-go, but you could always change their mind. Be good at what you do. Learn about it. Try to be the best at it. This should be an easy step because the point of doing freelance jobs is that you're doing something you love. If you're not doing something you love, it's what's the point, right? What's the point of doing this freelance? You can just go get a job and do that, you know. Become a lawyer. I'm not saying it's not a good job. I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. I'm just saying, you know, be a doctor. Be something that makes a lot of money. That's pretty much it. 4. Act professional. This one is a big one and also kind of confusing. A lot of people would think that you have to kind of suck up to your customer. The best thing to do is to act serious. You don't have to be serious, just act serious. If you're all goofy and acting the clown around your customer, they won't take you seriously, and when they see you as this clown, this person that isn't serious, they don't take you seriously. So it leaves a lot more room for them to kind of mess with you and waste your time. I'm not saying you can't laugh with your customers. I'm not saying you can't make jokes. I'm not saying you should treat your customers in a bad way. No, I'm just saying be serious. Don't make people waste your time. I personally am brutally selfish with my time, but you don't have to go that far. As long as you just show your customer that you're here for work, this is the reason they called you up, you're here to find out what they want from you, and then you leave. Pleasantries are good, obviously, why wouldn't you? I mean, come on. But when it's business, it is. And make sure they understand that. Even if you're starting out, even if you're a beginner, when you're working with people, you want to make sure that they know that you are serious, okay? That you're not going to waste their time, you're not going to play around with the project that they're giving you, you're going to actually do it right. Acting or actually being professional is the best way to guarantee that your customer will take you seriously. Even if they were trying to get a free service from you, once they see how professional you are, they might change their mind and go for someone a little bit less up there. And 5, know a little bit about everything. Art is everywhere and in everything. Chances are you'll get a job that you're not familiar with, that you're not used to doing. You want to be able to walk into any company or building, whatever, and give them whatever they ask for. If you know just a little bit about everything, it might be enough just to connect to the person that you're working with. They might even call you back for something else. So knowing more about the field than most people is great. Then you become an asset, a valuable asset to the company. So I think to sum up the 5th step, it will be to love learning. We all know school sucks, but if you're in the industry you love, it will be a lot easier to learn. Also, choose your medium. If you love video, do video and learn from video. If you love reading, learn that way. It's on every single type of media out there. If you want to learn something, there's a way to learn it the best way for you. There you go, learning made fun. Hope you liked the video. If you're new here, look around the channel. If you see anything you want to buy, click the like button. And if you really like our stuff, you can sign up for our daily subscription by pressing the subscribe button. I'll see you tomorrow.